Listen, students, I am Dr. Arvind Kumar, Faculty of Management, GSC Jamui. I am going to taking the class of personality. Well, what is the definitions of the personality? Usually, this term personality is in frequent use. That's these persons having a good personality, the personality development, Amitabh Bachchan having a very good personality. Such also are infrequent in conversations, the personality. So, what is the meaning of the personality? What are the theory prevailing regarding the personality? Certainly, what is in frequent use concerning personality? All are not as per the conceptions what is given by the different psychologists regarding the personality. The often the peoples observe the superficial aspect of any persons, and accordingly he give his opinion that this fellow having a good personality or bad personality. So here I am going to give a complete concept regarding the personality. The very first, I briefly define the personality. Personality is the personalized, a specific characteristic of a person. Personality is the personalized, a specific characteristic of a person. No persons are similar. Either their physique or emotional, mental characteristics. There is an individual difference. One person is not same as to another. There is individual differences. So, it is not possible to conceptualize the personality separately for every person. There are some general assumptions and conceptions regarding the personality. In very first, I exhibit you this is in the circle in the picture is the personality of a person, and these all arrowed such as social phenomena, family conditioning, social conditioning, self, learning, biological genotype, phenotype, environmental, attitude, culture, belief, religions, motivations, values, mood, economy, political, and contingential. These all affect the personality of a person, such as the social phenomena, the social phenomena affect the persons, and there is impressions. What is the social exposure? That's the person, concerning person, faced by. As for example, a person belongs to a very poor country, and another person who belongs to a very rich country. Certainly, there is some difference between their attitudes, because the society, whatever is the society to which the person faced, has certainly some impressions in the personality of the concerning persons. In general, those belong to in a poor country, in general, the mentality of such persons or peoples are different from those who are living in the developed country. In general, there is a difference in attitude, values, conceptions. Those living in the poor country certainly exposed with the economic aspect, economic crisis. That's why such persons become somewhat miser as compared to the persons who belongs to a rich country. In general, those who live in the poor atmosphere, poor economic atmosphere, become somewhat miser than those who are belongs to a rich atmosphere or rich country. Secondly, family conditioning. Family conditioning. That's such like as whenever we put our hair with a wire, hair wire, a layer of wire, a layer of wire spread over the hair. Sometimes people say this is hair conditioning, or sometimes you use the shampoo and your hair becomes smooth. So shampoo also conditioned your hair, like as the family where the persons live. The impact of the family, attitude of the family, value of the family, such also affect the persons who are belongs to that family. And there is some specific type of conditioning upon the personality of the person who belong to that family. And one family is different from another, so there is the different conditioning of the persons. As earlier I told you that there is an individual difference, two persons not having the same, not only the physics but also the mental and emotional characteristics. So this family also make impact on the personality. Social conditioning, as I told you first, what type of the society where the person belongs. Certainly get impact on the persons who belongs to that society. The society where the non-violence is the utmost religious practices such as Jain Dharma. Certainly the persons belong to such a type of social guild relatively become non-violent as compared to the persons or the society where hunting is the livelihood. Where there is no conception about the non-violence, violence. They simply hunted for the sake of livelihood. So, there is some difference in the opinion of the person, those who belongs to in a non-violent religious society and one belongs to in a hunting society. So this social conditioning also make impact on the personality. The persons who belongs to a non-violent religious community, their thoughts, opinion, attitude are different from the uh, from the what is the conceptions, what is the opinions, thoughts regarding killing of the any species. One who belongs to non-violent religious community certainly have bad opinions, negative opinion regarding such type of hunting of a species, but the society which is almost a hunter, their livelihood is the hunting, they don't think and don't take it as, because this is the livelihood, they hunted and fed him themselves. So their attitude and opinion for the killing a species is different from the non-violent community. So this social conditioning also make impact on the personality. Now the self. Self is also make impact on the personality. What's one think about himself is certainly influence the personality, such as a person's feeling that he is weak, not intelligent, that he doesn't got progress in his life. And one person who feel himself that I am intelligent and I am strong, certainly this difference in the feeling, one become pessimistic and one become optimistic, and certainly those who are optimistic may progress more, their attitude, opinions, thoughts, such all are different from pessimist, negative thinking. So this the opinion about the self is also make impact on the personality. And another, learning. One of the eminent psychologist, Skinner. Skinner done so many experiments on the animals, specifically on the on the dog, and generalized his opinion that the punishment and reward is the two factor two factor responsible for the modification of the behavior. These two factors, punishment and reward, shape the personality of the persons. Although there are so many critics, one critic is here that Skinner done so many experiment on the animals, specifically on the dog. How can the experiment on the dog could be generalized for the mankind? One the critics from my side. You can't generalize the experiment on the dogs or animals to the mankind. Although there are critics, so many critics, no one principal concept in the social science free from the critics. But despite this all are very helpful to understand the phenomena. So Skinner's whatever whatever he thoughts for the modification of behavior modification of the human beings, that reward and punishment means the learning. Learning is also make impact on the personality of the person. And the different people have a different type of learning. And there is a different type of reward and punishment system in the society. So due to this difference in learning, people's what's learn, there is impact of it, there is impact on the personality of the person concerned. One simple example, that I am a professor of humanity, social science, including management, code subject. And another professors who belongs to a in the computer science. So concerning humanity, social science, society, and concerning management, whatever I get the training, educations, certainly these all make impact on me. And another professor who attend in different disciplines such as computer science, their thoughts, conceptions, such all are different from me. As I think regarding the society, humanity, and other such as culture, humanity, ethics, morality, whatever I think and thoughts, make thoughts regarding these alls. As compared to me, the professor who belonged to computer science, his thoughts, conceptions, and feelings regarding the morality, ethics, and social phenomena certainly have a a narrow approach as compared to me, because he doesn't aware about the such humanity, social science, social phenomena as I know, and just contrary regarding the computer science, I have a very narrow view regarding the computer science, because I don't aware of all the things what in the computer science. So those who are trained in the different discipline have different personality and attitude and the thoughts, and different people learn differently, even the same thing in the different atmosphere. That's impact differently on the person concerned. Now, the another is the biological or genotype. The two factors, one the genotype and another is the phenotype. Genotype means biological characteristics, physiological characteristics, genetic characteristics is different from one person to another. Even the same siblings have a different type of value, attitude, mentality and thinking. But even the siblings have a different thoughts, opinion and feelings, because this genotype is different for the different persons. No one persons having the same genotypes. So this genetic structure, a specific genetic structure of the persons also influence its personality specifically. It's a common phenomena that a person's having a good physique, good height, good physical build, there are more chances that their offspring having a good physique, good height, physical strength, as compared to those persons who have not a good height and not a good physique. There are more chances that their offsprings may be not having a good height or the good physique. And this physique, physical strength, height, such all make impact on the personality. The person who having the good physique, good and good height, good appearance, are very confident, very very confident, having very good, having good confidence, and interact in the society in very confidently, as compared to the persons who have not a good physique, not good appearance, not good height. They looks like a weak persons. Such persons not confidently interact within the society, because he know that I have not a good physique, good appearance, and good physical strength. There is some half thief consists in their minds regarding their physique appearance. This all affect the personality of the persons. The another, the phenotype environment. Phenotype environment. One, the genotype, biological genotype. There is a genetic differences of the person to persons, and that's why there is a difference in the personality. Another, the phenotype environmental. Phenotype environmental. That's the environment, the surroundings where the people live make impact on their personality. As I earlier told you that a person belongs to a non-violent religious societies such as Jain. Their attitude regarding the killing of any species are different from as compared to the other persons who belongs to in a hunting society. That their thinkings are different from those who belongs to non-violent religious society. The hunting is their professions, their livelihood. If they don't hunt, don't feed himself and his family. So here there is no scope of any type of emotions regarding the killings of other species. So this environment make impact on the persons, and there is a change in the personality. So this environment is called phenotype, environmental surroundings where the persons belongs to certainly make impact on his personality, and different people belongs to different type of environment. That's why there is also its cause individual difference. Now another is the attitude. These all genotype, phenotype, social exposure, thinking about self, all develop a different type of attitudes. And this attitude, either negative or positive, regarding any object, develop differently from different person. One person having a different attitude regarding a single object as compared to the other. So there is a building of different type of attitude in different persons. That's why there is also a individual differences. And this attitude make impact on the personality. That means there is difference in personality, different in the behavior of the person due to the different attitude, whatever with the person have. Another, the culture, belief and the religions. Whatever be the culture, religion and belief, if there is a difference, the attitude, opinion, value, all are different. As we North Indians, we having a very very pragmatic attitude regarding the sex and sexual relations. But the same thought is not observed not in the persons who belongs to a Western society, Western country, who belongs to a Western country such as UK, other France, Germany, other European country, or even in USA also, where regarding the sex, they are having the different opinion, attitude, values as compared to the we North Indians. Generally, we having a pragmatic attitudes regarding the sex. So this cultural phenomena cause a different type of thoughts, feeling, attitude, value, belief. That's why there is change in the personality. It's make impact on the personality. The personality of the Europeans is different from the Indians, North Indians, and one constraint is here because there is a cultural differences. Another motivations. Motivations. Motivations there is a need, and these needs may be of different types: physiological need, physical need, sense of belongingness, and others. And accordingly, a force generated within the concerned persons to achieve the satisfactions. To achieve the satisfactions mean to achieve, to fulfill the needs which he or she required. And this deriving force, not driving, deriving force is called motivations. And there are so many different type of motivations because the people have different type of needs. As I am hungry, so that's why I have a need of foods. Other need of love, affections. And another one who needs a lot of money. So here the needs are different. That's why the deriving force derive the persons, motivate the persons in different directions. I am hungry, that's why I seek food. Those who are needs a very good companions because he needs of love and affections. He try to make a friends. Like he try to get say a friends from which he fulfill his needs. Gets love from his friends, his or her friends, because he needs of love and belongingness. So these motivations of the belongingness or the love motivate these persons in different directions. And one needs of a lot of money. This needs motivate the persons in the other directions, such as enterprise, establishment of company, business, or even theft, burglary, scam also. So because the different need have a different deriving force which motivate the person in the different directions. That's why these motivations which through which the persons motivated in different directions, it's make impact on the personality differently. Now another values. What are the values? What's the ethical norms, moralities? Such all are different from people to people. Whatever be my values, my ethics and morality is different from the others. I think that it is better to be a vegetarian. But other think as what is use of vegetarian? For the protein, for the nutritions, it is good to eat meat. So his opinion is other as compared to my. So his values is different. I connect this vegetarian with the morality. That's it is not good to eat the the meat of the animals and the birds, which is not good things. This is a subtype of violence. But the who are not vegetarian, meat eater, think in different styles. So this uh, values, morality, ethics, which is different from man to man. That's why there is a, a difference in the personality of the man to man. Now another is the mood. Mood. As for examples, before vacations of the colleges, either for the Durga Puja, Holi, or the Deepavali Chhat, the last day in the college, the mood of the students are not to take the class, because after there is a long vacation is going on. So there is a list student attendance in the classes. How? Why? Because the mood of the students change. They are in mood of enjoy the vacations. That's why in the last day of the college, just before the vacations, the mood of the, due to the change in the mood of the students, there is a least attendance in the classes. This is the example of change in the mood. And that's these moods also change the personality. A person whose mood is not good, he doesn't act, he doesn't act rationally. That's why people said that there is a upset of the mood of the persons. The mood is not good. So certainly this mood make impact on the personality too. Economic conditions. Suppose that the two persons, one belongs to a very poor economic condition and another belongs to a very good economic conditions. Their opinions, attitude, thoughts of the two fellow are not the same due to economy. One come from poor family and one come from very rich family. Their attitude, opinion, thought are not same. The persons who belong to a very rich family, either confident or overconfident. But the person who belongs to a poor family, sometimes the persons are underconfident, shy, having shy nature. So this economic conditions also influence the personality. The other, the political, contingency, political. That's what is the thoughts regarding the democracy and the statesmen. What Pakistani think regarding their statesmen, regarding the democracy, is certainly different from what is the thoughts and thinking in the some very happier countries such as Norway, Japan, Switzerland, Denmark, where the style of the thinking, thoughts, way of thinking are different regarding the same, for the statesmen on the democracy. Those belongs to Pakistan certainly have there is a bad attitude regarding the statesmen and the democracy. But those who belongs to a very happier country like Denmark, Norway, Sweden, such countrymen think differently for the democracy and their statesmen. So this political environment is also cause of personality development. The people who belongs to Pakistan not trusted upon the statesmen and he have not a belief on the democracy. That he said that all are false, all are decisive. But those who belongs to in the developed country, Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Spain, they think very good regarding the democracy and also comparatively think better as compared to the Pakistani people for their statesmen. So this political environment is also make impact on the personality. And lastly, the contingential. परिस्थितिजन्य, कंटिजेंशियल, परिस्थितिजन्य. Whatever be the situations, it also make impact on the personality of the person. Think a persons who live in a very good society, very pleasant society where the peace is apparent, and such peace also reflects in his personality. But person who don't belong to the society or the locality which are very violent, and a frequent quarrels apparent there. Certainly this unrest also affect the personality of the person who belongs to that locality. So this contingential परिस्थितिजन्य, according to the situations there is change in the personality of the human beings. So this contingential, situational aspect is also make influence on the personality of the person concerned. Now next in the last class and next in the next class Thank you.